Hey folks, including me, we all love indulging in instant noodles, a pizza, a packet of chips, or even a packaged energy bar after a long day. But do you know what they all have in common? They are ultra processed foods. Cheap, convenient, even tasty, but they play a big role in climate change. In this video, we'll explore what ultra processed foods really are, what impact do they have on our planet, and how eating local and natural can shrink your carbon footprint. Stick around for some cool fun facts at the end of the video. I'm Sumit Kulkarni and welcome to Climate 360, where complex climate science meets smart storytelling. Let's get started. Chapter 1. What are ultra-processed foods? Ultra-processed foods, or UPFs, are factory-made products mostly made from ingredients that don't look natural food anymore, like refined oils, sugars, starches, and added chemicals such as colors, sweeteners, and preservatives. The UPFs require multiple stages of industrial processing, including refining, hydrogenation, and chemical flavoring. They are designed to last long on shelves, be taste addictive, and be super convenient. Think chips, sugary drinks, instant noodles, packaged snacks, ready-to-eat meals, and the list is never-ending. Now that we all know what UPFs are, let's see why they have such a big impact on the climate. Chapter 2. The climate cost of ultra-processed foods. First, farming the main ingredients like corn, soy, wheat, and palm oil usually happens in large monocultures. That is, a single crop grown in large farms. To create these farms, forests are cleared, releasing tons of stored carbon and harming the ecosystems. Chemical fertilizers and pesticides used in farming such crops release nitrous oxide, a greenhouse gas which is about 300 times stronger than CO2. Next, processing these crops into UPFs is energy intensive. Factories run all day, mostly powered by fossil fuels. For example, making 1 kilogram of refined sugar requires about 4,000 liters of water and lots of electricity. Then there is packaging, mostly plastic, that adds to the emissions and the waste. And finally, transporting and refrigerating these foods across long distances burns even more fossil fuels. All these steps mean that UPFs contribute heavily to global greenhouse gases emissions, adding to climate change. So what's the alternative? How can we enjoy our food and still care for the planet? Chapter 3. Your food choices do matter. Choosing local, natural, and minimally processed foods can make a real difference, not just for your health, but for the planet as well. Local foods travel shorter distances, meaning fewer trucks, ships, and plane emissions. Natural foods skip the energy-hungry factory steps, cutting electricity use, water consumption, and plastic waste. For instance, a homemade lentil curry can have 10 times lower carbon footprint than a packaged store-bought frozen meal. Even these small changes like eating more grains, pulses, fresh produce can significantly reduce the food's climate impact. Food choices are often overlooked in climate discussions, but they matter. Cutting down on ultra-processed foods by just 30 to 50% could reduce your personal carbon emissions by hundreds of kilograms of CO2 per year. And as a bonus, you're likely to feel more healthier. Fun facts. Before we finish, here are some of the fun facts about food and climate. Producing 1 kg of beef emits about 60 kg of CO2 equivalent, like driving 150 kilometers in a car. The average American's food carbon footprint is about twice the global average, mostly from meat and UPFs. The US and the UK lead the world in UPF consumption. You will be surprised to know that this accounts to around 58% of the daily calories per person. Eating more plant-based foods like lentils can cut your food emissions by around 50%. Plastic packaging of UPFs account for around 40% of the global waste, much ending up in the oceans. Local, seasonal food often tastes better because it's fresher and picked up at peak ripeness. So as you have seen, your plate truly has power. The more we understand the food behind our meals, the better choices we make for our health, community, and the planet. If you found this useful, like, share, and subscribe to Climate 360 for more clear, fun, and science-based stories. Thanks for watching.